I think Americans are looking for a commander-in-chief with the right temperament, judgment, and values. I would push the power to declare war back to Congress, where it belongs in our Constitution. When I'm out campaigning across the country, people say we need to end the forever wars and bring our troops home, invest those resources right here at home. We spent over $6 trillion in the Middle East. Think about what that could have done for our families and communities over the last number of years. And I've been meeting with thousands of veterans who, when they come home, are still struggling with health issues, PTSD, trying to find jobs and opportunities. It's not just the resources, it's the human cost.
I mentioned at the beginning that you have outlasted many Washington insiders running for the nomination. Yes, people seem to hear what you're saying. They're asking smart questions, and they don't seem to have the same distaste.
Well, the fact is, Americans have been looking for some kind of change for years now. But I'm very proud to be the first Asian American man to run for president as a Democrat. I'm the son of immigrants myself, and I certainly think that my perspective on the American dream is something that we should all be very, very proud of. My father grew up on a peanut farm in Asia with no floor, and here I am running for president. My centerpiece, this freedom dividend, is based upon a proposal that Martin Luther King championed and was fighting for when he was killed in 1968. I had the privilege of sitting with Dr. King's son in Atlanta, and he said this was the vision that his father was fighting for. We have to make the economy work for us, for you, for your families. And the best way to do that is to put money directly into your hands. Dr. King championed a guaranteed minimum income for all Americans, and that is exactly what I'm fighting for. A dividend of $1,000 a month for every American from the age of 18 until the day you die. This would remake our economy around us and our families. Not wrong. So we have a $1 trillion tech company, Amazon, that's paying zero in taxes, less than everyone here in this room and everyone watching this at home. And Amazon's
the whole country put together.
Amazon's closing 30% of our stores and malls. Most common job in the country is retail clerk. Average retail clerk's a 39-year-old woman making between $8 and $10 an hour. So if we get Amazon to pay its fair share, and Google, and Facebook, and Uber, and Apple, we can generate hundreds of billions in new revenue, put it into our hands.
So you're similar.
Clerk's a 39-year-old woman making between $8 and $10 an hour. So if we get Amazon to pay its fair share, and Google, and Facebook, and Uber, and Apple, we can generate hundreds of billions in new revenue, put it into our hands. The main distinction between me and Elizabeth is I just want to give the money to us, because I think that we are better able to solve our own problems versus government.
Directly.
First of all, Christopher is so awesome. He's just a wonderful kid. And he made us parents, but he also made us better people. And we talk about all the time how grateful and how blessed we are to have our two beautiful children. And, you know, the diagnosis is always difficult because you don't imagine, you know, when you imagine your children, you don't imagine this for them. And then it happens, and, you know, for far too many Americans, they're faced with this reality, and they don't have the resources that they need to get their child the support that he or she needs. And we're very lucky to have those resources. So it's been really important for us to kind of share our story and just spread this awareness so that people know that it's much more common than you think. I mean, Andrew talks about all the time how atypical is the new typical. We need to make America accessible for all and have those supports. And it breaks my heart when I talk to families who don't have what they need and are just struggling to get by and give their child, you know, what they know they need.
When people thank me for running, I say thank my wife, one, for letting me run, and for two, sacrificing so much while I've been on the road. So thank you, baby.